Don't they ever get out of bed?
Why don't you mind your own business?
Well, they can't be doing it all the time. It's physically impossible.
Kitty says women are capable of many multiple orgasms. Men aren't, but women are.
Yeah, well, I think it's perverted. We've hardly seen Lil all summer.
It's Lil's summer. If she wants to spend it in bed, let her.
Well, it isn't fair.
You think it was fair enough if you were the one in bed with her? Sorry. You deserve better than that, Sue.
Do I?
Yes. She uses you.
Yeah, they all do. She's not the first pretty young thing I've kept. I don't expect she'll be the last.
You're a nice lady, Sue. You don't have to buy love.
I have never known, in fact, who loved me and who loved my bank book except with this one. I don't have to lie awake at night wondering, but she said this or she did this and maybe that does mean she loves me. With Donna, I know exactly what to expect. It hurts less that way, Annie.
Would you come down from there and leave her alone?
None of you are concerned about Lil. You don't care whether we see her this summer or not. You don't care if we ever see her again.
Of course we care.
Any day could be her last.
Don't be so dramatic, Donna. People in Lil's condition don't just keel over suddenly. She'll have adequate warning, and so will we.
I saw them walking on the beach this morning. Lil looked fine. Her color's good. And I don't know when I've seen her look so happy.
I saw Eva in the supermarket. She looks good too. She was all excited about moving into Lil's apartment in the city. She said they signed a lease to take the cabin again next summer.
She said what?
She hasn't told her?
Why didn't you tell me that?
I told you I saw her.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that.
You were writing. I didn't want to break your concentration.
Annie! Yeah?
I don't know what it is Lil does to catch fish off this rock, but I don't think we have any luck at all.
Did you know that Lil hasn't told Eva?
Hasn't told her what? She hasn't?
I understand it, and I'm not happy about it. It's natural. Lil's in denial, but in these circumstances...
I wouldn't tell her either.
I would. It would be so romantic. Like Camille.
Will you shut up?
Thank you. That's a step in the right direction, Sue.
But it isn't right not to tell her. Eva ought to know.
As long as she feels good, I don't see why she has to tell her. Lil doesn't want to be looked on as a dying woman. For Christ's sakes, would you? She's in love. She feels wonderful. She wants to live. Leave her alone.
You'd think she'd want to spend her last days with her friends. She just met Eva. She's known us for years.
Will you do something about that brat before I drown her?
You know, I don't have to take that from you. I don't have to stand here and be insulted by a bunch of dykes.
Oh! And what are you, sweetheart? Chopped liver?
I'm bisexual. Or I could be if I wanted to. When we took that cruise to St. John's last year, I could have had every man on shipboard, couldn't I, Sue?
To tell you the truth, dear, I thought you did.
Well, I didn't. But nobody could blame me if I had. I certainly don't get any at home.
Donna.
You don't care about Lil. You're just gonna let her stay up in that cabin with that stranger all summer long. She's going to die, and we're never gonna see her again, and you don't care. I'm going back to the cabin. Sue, I said I'm going back to the cabin. Aren't you coming? Sue?
No. You're a big girl, Donna. You can get here to there alone. Go on.
Good girl.
She's spoiled rotten. And I'm the one who spoiled her. She was a perfectly ordinary little girl from Brooklyn when I met her. Oh, she'd been to modeling school, but she worked as a trainee on the information desk at Bloomingdale's. I was looking for a sale in sportswear. She directed me first to home furnishings, then to men's outerwear, and finally to women's lingerie. She had a wonderful sense of humor about her inefficiency and never once apologized about sending me on wild goose chases all over the store. Donna isn't always what you see now. I had a hand in creating the monster. And like Dr. Frankenstein, I'm somewhat reluctant to release my creation on the world.